Charles and Randy Fisher.
You know what this is.
Hip Hop Summit Youth Council.
Christine, baby.
Hip Hop Against Gun and Gang
I want to thank you guys for coming out to the Hip Hop Empowerment Summit. It is the official kickoff in recognition of Hip Hop Against Gun and Gang Violence Week. So thank you for coming. I'd like to also thank Charles and Randy for hosting it with us this summit, and hopefully you guys learn a lot and come back because we've been here for Power 105. So let's just have a good time here.
I want to bring up Charles Fisher, the chairman of the organization, get into the program and start seeing what we're going to be doing today. So without further delay, Mr. Charles Fisher, give it up for Mr. Charles Fisher. All right, good. Harlem in the house. Good to see Harlem in the house. Makes me feel good. What we call this is the Raptivism movement. Raptivism comes out of activism. It was the activism or the activists of the 60s with Martin, Malcolm, and the Civil Rights Movement, all that got you to be able to vote. The whole Civil Rights Movement, right, which gave birth to hip-hop. And then you had the 4 elements of hip-hop: DJ, MC, graffiti, and breakdancing. But they don't tell you about the other 4 elements of hip-hop. There's another 4, the internal, the external elements, and that's S-U-R-E, sure, spirituality, unity, respect, and equality. That's what were the building blocks of those gang members in the Bronx that got together and said, we're mad as hell, we're not going to take it no more. Let's unify, let's stop killing each other, and let's use music as a platform to get out of these conditions in our community. And that music later on became known as hip-hop. This year, we're not just going to focus on ending gun and gang violence. We're going to expand the movement. We're going to expand the movement to ending black-on-black crime. Got a problem with that, black-on-black crime. All right, it happens every day up here in Harlem. You already know that. Then, we want to improve police-community relations. Got a problem with that. All right, you all know we got a problem with NYPD. We have to address that. And we have to know how to address it. You know, that's through performing your civic duty, being socially responsible. We want to show you how to do that without becoming a victim, without winding up in jail or prison or whatever, all right? And then there's a program called My Brother's Keeper that President Obama launched. My Brother's Keeper Alliance. It's supposed to be a program that's going to help bring power to those living in poor and disadvantaged communities, basically African American, Latino males, all right? And this program, the President launched it after Trayvon Martin. After that, Trayvon Martin, I think the President got on TV, and the President said, I gotta do something, because he was that disturbed by the Trayvon Martin situation. I have a message, all right? And I'm going to read that message at some point, because we ain't just up here talking, we are in direct communication with the White House. And the President has respected the work that we've done for the last 13 years, that he said he wanted to issue a message to all those celebrating Hip Hop Against Gun and Gang Violence Week, to let you guys know that he cares, he is concerned, he is committed through the My Brothers Keep Alliance to bringing resources to those living in poor and disadvantaged communities. And so that's what the movement is all about right now. Affecting change in policy, not just with the mayor who gave us the proclamation, or the governor who gave us the proclamation, but all the way to Washington. As we celebrate our 4th annual Hip Hop Against Gun and Gang Violence Week, I have a message from our distinguished leader at the City Council. Now, Councilwoman, give it up to Councilwoman Inez Nicholas, please.
Now, Charles and Randy, y'all have stood at the forefront for years this type of violence by having these youth summits. I love you guys for what you do. And sometimes you don't get any pats on the back. And no one recognizes you and your son, the dynamic duo. Now that's the real dynamic duo. Is the Fisher. They sometimes we refer to them as the Fisher brothers, but they're the Fisher father and son duo that stands tall to combat youth violence.
She came here today to support this movement, and I have the message from the president. And I feel, being that she was a part of helping us get to the White House, being behind her, that I should read this message with her in attendance. What do y'all think, guys?
So this is a message from President Barack Obama, May 13, 2015, very important. I send greetings to all those participating in the 4th annual Hip Hop Against Gun and Gang Violence Week. Ours is a country where hard work and determination can lead to opportunity, and all of America's daughters and sons deserve every chance to achieve their greatest aspirations. Yet, in too many communities, fear and hopelessness intersect in the hearts of our young people, and senseless acts of violence steal their lives and their livelihoods. There are few forms of expression that connect as deeply with an audience as hip-hop music does with our young people. As artists speak to the realities of our society, they also have the power to spark change in the hearts and minds of our youth. Communities where hope and opportunity often feel scarce, the music that our young men and women listen to not only tells their story, but also feeds their vision of the world and their place in it. Our young people are listening closely to hip-hop artists at times when they are making decisions that will determine their future. For millions of Americans, hip-hop is the soundtrack of their lives as they begin to envision the role they will play in their families, with their community and the world. This gives hip-hop artists tremendous power to help shape our next generation's sense of self-worth, the goals they set, and the way they view violence in their communities. This week, let us all recommit to looking beyond our differences, rejecting violence in all its forms, and coming together to forge the future we know is possible. And that's by President Barack Obama.
So much I can talk about, but I want to bring y'all a service, a partner that's ready to teach you how to build websites and make apps and code design. The digital divide is real, and we're trying to bridge the digital divide, and we have a gentleman up here that's a partner with us to make that happen.
We recently signed an MOU with HHSYC to bring a new level of education to underprivileged students from different backgrounds. And really the goal is to teach students how to build applications. Now, this could be either mobile applications, iOS, web application, but the idea is that this is the future.
I think the message for the president is awesome, that he's backing us and that he has our support. And if he keeps rolling with us, we're going to be able to expand our program, maybe across the country, other states, or even bigger worldwide. So
my thoughts about the message from the president is major. Like, that's the president, you know, that's just real. That's a big backup right there.
My brother just passed. Well, he just got killed April 19th of this year, and the family's just devastated. He was, you know, upcoming rapper, suicidal, and he was doing a lot of positive things with Columbia University, and yeah.
This is his son?
This is his son, yeah.
All right, so
yeah.
have they caught the perpetrators?
No, of course, you know, there's video cameras, but they were not recording, so.
Okay, I want to thank everybody for coming out to support the 4th annual Hip Hop Against Gun and Gang Violence Week, especially the family of Suicide Rule. His little son I'm in love with. Is now our responsibility to take care of him. I want to thank the President Obama, for this beautiful message, which allows us an opportunity now to work with the My Brothers Keeper Alliance and to get some real work done in the community in regards to ending gun and gang violence. I want to thank Governor Cuomo, the New York State Senate, my man James Sanders Jr., and the Assembly, Bill Scarsborough, for all the work you've done to help us out. Who else we want to thank?
We want to thank New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio, the New York City Council, And of course, Nassau County Executive Ed Mangano, along with our sponsors, Metro PCS, The Source Magazine, Power 105.1 Radio, and the Shark Damon John.
It's all about cultural and spiritual empowerment. On the back of that dollar bill, it says, "In God we trust." So let's trust in God and get the job done. Thank you very much.
Charles and Randy Fisher.
You know what it is.
Hip Hop Summit Youth Council.
Christine, baby.
Hip Hop against gun and gang violence.